Hey guys, it is TheyMightBeBricks, and I'm with...
Brickzar!
Yeah, you almost forgot who you
I
were.
forgot who I was.
Well, we just...
Because I'm shocked.
Me too. We just got back from seeing one of the best movie of the year. No...
Moana.
Huh?
Moana.
Yeah, right. We got back from seeing the best movie of the year. I have to say, we saw Civil War, Batman vs Superman. Those you can't even compare those to this. It was Rogue One, Star Wars story.
Oh, that's what we said. Yes.
Oh yeah, you must have been in another theater. You see a shirt?
It said Moana on there.
Yeah, when we walked in, it said Moana. Okay, well, before anyone continues watching the video, I've made this mistake before. Please.
You didn't subscribe?
Yeah, also be sure to subscribe, like the video, comment. Actually, don't look at the comments because people might say something about the movie in there. But this is a spoiler review of the movie.
Spoiler. What does spoiler mean?
That it's like Doctor Who, or what's on the back of a race car. But this a spoiler review is where we talk about everything in the movie, even the good stuff that you don't want.
So if you haven't seen the movie, you don't need to watch the video.
If you haven't seen the movie and you're watching this video, you're making one of the biggest mistakes of your life.
So if you've been watching it so far, we haven't told them anything.
We haven't told you anything yet.
So you still have a chance to not watch the video until after you've seen the movie.
Yeah. Well,
and
so
then come back to this spot.
I'll put up a picture of Yoda, and that picture will be like 7 seconds long, and I'll give you time to X out of the video. So here's Yoda.
Hi, I'm Yoda. Okay. Watch you must.
Yeah, right. Okay, we're back. So here's the review. What did you think of it?
I got confused because I always forget which Death Star is which.
Mhm.
Because they had the Death Star in Episode 6, and then there was the one that blew up in Episode 4, The New Hope, which was the first Star Wars. So I was really confused because I thought there were going to be Bothans, but I think that was the other Death Star.
Yeah.
So there were no Bothans.
This
I think I forgot. You know, it's been a long time.
this is usually most people don't thought that this would be a bad idea to have Star Wars movies, even though it takes place on the same storyline, to have separate ones, not continued.
Okay, okay. That being said, can I say something?
Yeah.
There's no scroll at the beginning.
Yeah, there's no scroll at the beginning, which I'm completely fine with.
This is a story, not an episode.
Because if there was going to be a scroll at the beginning, might as well watch A New Hope, because that is the scroll at the beginning.
They could have made the scroll come backwards.
Yeah, that'd have been cool. But they did have they did show the Rogue One logo and all that. It did have a long time ago in a galaxy.
What is the Rogue One logo?
It said Rogue One, and it's in yellow, just like the Star Wars scroll. And it did say a long time ago.
It's like the movie just starts. That's it. It's like it starts.
Yeah, it's like Pacific Rim. It has a super long starting. Then you see the actual Pacific Rim logo. Remember watching that? But there's a planet that's named after Obi-Wan.
Wan Kenobi.
I think Wan Kenobi, something like that. I can't remember.
Wan Kenobi.
Oh, it's so many. There's so many good characters in it. If you already came back from this, you probably recognize some of the characters. We had the dude and his friend that were in the Mos Eisley Cantina.
Yes, before he lost his arm.
Yeah, before he lost his arm, so he still had his arm.
There.
And the other dudes.
There are a lot of cameos like that.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot we probably missed.
There's also at the beginning, when Jin's mom, there was blue milk, like in A New Hope. Remember they had the milk? They're called blue milk. I saw that and I was like, oh, I can remember that. So much good stuff. I cannot.
Okay.
You cannot explain.
All right, the characters are really good. They're likable, and they die.
Yeah, sadly they do die.
So
what we know of so far.
This is the way I felt after the movie. That's the way I felt.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
No. If you want to hot the movie, I was like, oh my.
He was excited. There were several scenes I was like, shh, we're in a theater.
I couldn't.
He's like getting so excited. So okay, this is okay. I'll say my thing.
Okay, yeah, you
I
go ahead.
don't mean take over your video.
You need to say what you need to say.
The movie is slow. It develops kind of slow, I think.
Which
and then,
I'm fine with.
It builds up to the action. The more the action at the end. So that's all I was gonna say.
We get to see C-3PO and R2-D2 for 5 seconds, which I don't
think it was 5 seconds. It
was
4.
Yeah, well, it was a good cameo. It was hilarious. 'Cause that's the guy that plays C-3PO. He's been in every single Star Wars movie, even the prequels.
Yeah.
And so good.
And then don't hit the table.
I'm sorry.
There's the general that's got the forehead. What's his name?
Oh, Grand Moff Tarkin?
Grandma Parkins.
No, it's Grand Moff Tarkin.
Grandma.
This is not going to be turned into the Banana Bourbon thing. But he was in it a lot of the movie. He was one of the main characters in the movie. I'm going to go ahead and say that.
Yeah. Grand Moff. Okay.
And, yeah.
Who was the guy in the white? What was his name?
I can't remember. Okay, guys, I'm just going to pause it right here. His name was General or Director Krennic. I cannot remember exactly. Yeah, he was in the movie a good bit. So, back to the video. What is his name? Something Vic, or something like that.
Bentley?
There was a lot of good space battles in the movie. I like
a lot of tsunamis.
Yeah, I like seeing the spaceships. They tested the Death Star twice in it.
Yeah, and then, okay, this is what I was going to say. The Empire has lied to us. Yes, the Empire lied. Because when they blew up Alderaan, that was supposed to be like the first time, and they used it a couple times. Of course, they said, we're only going to use one reactor, and so but they lied. But they covered their tracks because they said it was like there was some kind of accident.
Yeah. They said there was a supposed mining accident.
Yeah, but they did use it twice.
And
they did what you expect any evil empire to do. They killed their own people.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
In this movie.
The first time you see Darth Vader, he's actually taking a shower, I think.
He was in the thing from Empire Strikes Back, except you see more of it.
Yeah, if you're watching the trailer of, if you've seen the trailer for Rogue One, you see a dude in a black hood walking up and kneeling before this big beam. That's actually a tub full of water, and it starts draining. You see Darth.
It kind of reminds me when they thawed out Luke.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah. They had when Luke was in the diaper, and
That's exactly. Darth Vader was in a diaper.
Yeah,
so you didn't see the diaper. You just saw his.
So he was hanging like that, and he's getting cleaned up and stuff. And then you see him talk to the dude who we forgot his name was, and he force chokes him like this.
Don't let
like he turns. He was like.
Do something
like that,
yeah.
And then we don't see him for a while in the film, and then they do all the stuff. They get the plans, which is so awesome. Even though a lot of them died, there was that blind dude. He was pretty cool too.
That was my favorite character. And this is the thing. What's so bad is I gotta go watch the movie again because I can't remember the character's name. So there's a guy that carries the tank on his back with the blaster.
I think he used to be a clone
trooper. And then there's the Japanese
trooper.
Blind guy. Those are my two favorite characters.
We should go see it again.
So I gotta remember their names. I don't know their names.
We'll have their names.
Jane or something.
When we mention them, their names will be here, so you guys won't be commenting. You got the name wrong.
So the Force was mentioned several times because he said the Force is with me. I'm one with the Force.
Yeah.
Something like that. He kept saying over and over again.
Yeah, it was.
But he was not a Jedi.
And then, he wasn't a Jedi.
No, there were no Jedi in the movie.
There was one mentioned, though.
Who?
Obi-Wan. They mentioned him when, Princess Leia's adoptive father was in the movie a good bit, too. He mentioned going back to Alderaan and warning Obi-Wan.
What was his name?
I'm sorry, I got coughs because I was like, oh
Jimmy
my.
Smits. Yes, her stepdad, Jimmy Smits.
But he was telling Mon Mothma that he was gonna go tell Obi-Wan, but they didn't say his actual name, Obi-Wan, but they said a Jedi in hiding, and we know that's Obi-Wan.
He wasn't talking about Yoda. He was talking about Obi-Wan.
And
he knew somebody he could trust, which we knew was Princess Leia. Mm-hmm. He said, "I trust her."
And then
she's the one that,
and towards the end of the movie, when it's the Mon Calamari, that alien, they have it. There's a guy like a calamari. Yeah, there's two different species of them. One's an aquatic.
This is the fatter one.
Yeah, this one they're aquatic, and they're the ones who get the Death Star plans. They put it on a file, which is the file you see Princess Leia give to R2-D2. They give it to this group of soldiers. The group of soldiers open it. They're opening a door.
The door doesn't open.
The door doesn't open all the way, and all of a sudden you hear, and you see Darth Vader walking up, and I was like, "Oh no, Darth Vader's gonna force choke them all." Oh my!
He did that. He literally did that. He went, "Oh my!"
Yeah, I was like, "Oh my gosh!" You see a red lightsaber. No one was expecting that in the movie.
And he moved real slow, like he did in.
And then all of a sudden you see him go, vroom, slam a guy in the ceiling, go.
Yes, I'm gonna do this. Zoom. And then I'll do some force chokes, and then.
But that scene was about like 15 seconds long. Oh, it's so awesome.
I guess what's more important, because anybody can see the movie, it's like, how would you rank this movie in the canon of
Star Wars.
Star Wars
All the
movies.
Star.
So this is Star Wars, the 8th movie,
Yeah.
and it fits in between 3 and 4.
Okay. Well, you mean let me go and list them all the ones I like.
Yeah, why don't you
Okay.
do that?
Okay. Number 1, Empire Strikes Back. No. Number 2, Rogue One. Number 3,
Oh, you got this at number 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3, A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, and then no. Yeah, A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, then Force Awakens, then Attack of the Clones, then Revenge of the Sith, and then Phantom Menace. The reason why Phantom Menace is at the last is because they shouldn't have made that movie.
Yeah.
It was that Phantom Menace is a long movie.
Yeah, Phantom Menace is still the worst Star Wars movie made so far.
Although
See, this is the hard thing is I got characters that I like Qui-Gon Jinn
Obi-Wan.
and Obi-Wan, but I like Qui-Gon Jinn and
Yeah.
the Phantom Menace.
I was hoping that would be the name of the planet, like Qui-Gon, something like that. Qui-Gon Yavin 4.
And I thought maybe there might be some other talk, but I guess the first Force character we had was Obi-Wan, like he died.
Yeah.
But I thought there might be something else with this one, but there wasn't. There's no Force in this movie.
Yeah, there was.
Other than Darth Vader.
Yeah. I'm so happy.
Emperor.
Some of the people that helped out with the movie, they did kind of a review way back then. They said that there's no lightsabers, no Force in the movie, and I was like, well, that's kind of sad. And then Darth Vader, and I was like, thank you so much. Yeah, we met some friends coming out of the theater when we went to see it, and they were like, is there opening credits? And I was like, I don't want to tell you anything. There was no opening. And then they said, okay, well, I have to ask you this. Does Darth Vader take his lightsaber out? And I was like, sadly, no. I had to lie to them because I can't go. I'm not going to tell anything because they would know that there would be.
Yeah, so I hope you haven't watched this without having seen the movie.
We just ruined the whole movie for you if you haven't seen it. There's nothing. We basically explained.
And the reason I felt like this after was because everybody died.
Yeah, that's
basically all the main characters.
My next door neighbor was right.
It's kind of depressing. But to be honest, I really felt like that's what was going to happen. I knew that, and I am glad they did it kind of in the way that they did.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of had a not Armageddon. What was the movie that copied? It was like Armageddon, where the meteor hit.
Deep Impact.
It's a Deep Impact.
When they're at the end, we're at the ocean.
I mean, it's basically exactly the same as the ending to Deep Impact.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! There's no original ideas anymore.
It was so good. And when we forgot to mention another part. After the Darth Vader scene, you see them opening a door after a ship comes down, and you know what ship I'm going to be talking about after I say this, but they see them opening the door, and then you see a lady like this with like a white dress on, and then it was the Princess Leia.
Yeah.
And then
computer-generated Princess Leia.
Yeah. They did that for Grand Moff Tarkin too. Princess Leia, they gave her the files, and she said something about hope. I can't remember.
This is going to give us hope. What is that? It's hope.
A new hope.
No, she didn't say new hope.
Yeah,
she said
but
it's
that's
hope.
what it means.
And then, so Darth Vader sees the ship leaving, and then you know that he's going to go chase after it, and that's how Episode 4 begins.
A New Hope literally takes place 5 seconds after this movie.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what happens. All right, so would you recommend this movie?
I'll recommend this movie.
Do you want to see it again?
I want to see it tomorrow. I
I
know we can't go tomorrow.
We got trivia tomorrow.
But yeah.
Or which will be today when people watch this.
Oh, also, my science teacher, I ran into him afterwards. I was like, that scene with Darth Vader, I did not expect that. And he's like, yeah, he didn't recognize me because that was like 2 years ago.
So Chris Giddens there.
Yeah. But I recommend this to anyone that's seen any of the other Star Wars movies, anyone that likes Star Wars, anyone that likes Star Trek, anyone that likes any other sci-fi movie. You're going to like this movie.
Awesome.
And even if you haven't seen any of the other Star Wars movies, if you know who Darth Vader is, that he's a bad guy, if you know any of the basic stuff that most people, basically everyone in the world knows, then you can see it with this movie.
Outside of him telling kind of the Darth Vader ending, there's enough stuff that we didn't cover in this movie that it's a good. There's good things in there, and it is better than any of the episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I agree too. And they're gonna have more Obi-Wan in future films that's coming out. They said you can't just waste a character like that. That's a good character.
Yeah. Well, we'll see when the next movie comes out next year.
Next year, basically a whole year away.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be too worried about it because
I had to wait 3 years for movies. You only had to wait a year.
But like when first Force Awakens trailer came out, I was like, it's gonna take forever, and then all of a sudden we saw it in the theater. Then Rogue One, I was like, it's gonna take forever. So when the trailer for Episode 8 comes out, I'm not gonna worry about the time because I know it's gonna go by just like the past 2 years.
Yeah, and I'm proud to say that I have seen every Star Wars movie now
in the theater. I've only seen 2 in the theater.
And I remember the excitement leading up to the first one.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a really good one. I can see why the new generation would like it, but I'm still sad.
So if you haven't seen the movie and you watch this video, then I don't like you anymore. I would be. Don't, dude. Just
don't do drugs. What'd you say?
I said don't, dude.
Oh,
you shouldn't have watched this video if you had. You ruined the whole movie for you.
Oh yeah, you ruined the movie.
But the movie is one of the best movies where you're okay with the characters passing away.
Yeah, because you pretty much knew that was going to happen anyway. You were hoping maybe one would survive.
Yeah, I was hoping.
I mean, I knew that Jen would die. I was pretty sure of that from the beginning.
And when we thought that the other what's his name, Cassian, when we thought he died, he was still alive. He helped Jen, but then they both died together. But like when you first see the Death Star strike down, that's when my heart started to beat really fast, and I tried to control it, but it kept being fast because I know something awesome was going to happen.
You jumped out of your seat like 3 times.
Because the movie was so good.
All right.
But when I saw Darth Vader whip his lightsaber out, I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like that can't happen. You can't do that.
Any lightsaber battles.
I did not expect that. I did not think there'd be any lightsabers.
Although I like the guy with the stick.
Yeah, he was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, mayonnaise.
What a movie. Alright, you done?
Yeah, I cannot wait for... This is my first movie review I've done on this channel.
Okay, you done good.
I can't wait for episode 8. We gotta go see this movie again. Definitely.
Yeah. I think we'll get the Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah. We're definitely getting the Blu-ray. And we're going to watch this movie a lot. I bet when we get the Blu-ray, I'm just going to skip to the scene of Darth Vader.
I want to go through and look for all the things that we missed, all the background characters.
I'm going to watch some videos, see if anyone else noticed. Cause
there's a lot of CGI in this movie.
Which is okay. They did use a lot of live-action visual effects.
Like for the X-Wing fighters and stuff?
well, yeah, with the X-Wing fighters that are on the ground, not when they're flying away. Which is good.
It's not anything like those first 3.
It's nothing like any Star Wars film.
When I say the first 3, I'm talking about episode 1, 2, and 3, not 4, 5, and 6.
It's definitely a Star Wars film. It feels like a Star Wars film, but it's not like.
They gave it a different feel though to make it like it's the story.
It's very dark compared to the other ones. I think the second darkest one was Revenge of the Sith, even though that movie wasn't the best.
Revenge of the Sith had enough corny lines that you couldn't get sad.
Yeah. The only time I was sad was when, what are we going to do? I was like, boy, what are you doing? That's not...
And everybody cheers for Darth Vader, and I'm like, he's bad. But you're cheering for him.
That scene was so cool, though.
I'm
okay, well, I'll see you later. Guys, you have no idea. This movie's like, this video is a movie. This video is like 20 minutes long. I just can't believe how awesome that movie was, and... I had to get all this off my chest. I had to make a video because if I didn't, I would accidentally spoil it for someone. But before I saw the movie, this will be the closing thing. I accidentally read a comment that said Darth Vader at the end, and I didn't know what that meant. At first, I knew something was going to happen, but I forgot about it when I was watching the movie. Then when Darth Vader whipped his lightsaber out, I'm like, that's what that guy was talking about. Don't be the person that spoils the movie. You're going to lose friends doing that. I don't know because I've never done that, but I just know because some people I do know have done that. And it's not fun. It's not nice. Be a good person. Don't spoil Star Wars movies. You can spoil like Disney movies because, I mean, those movies you watch once or twice and you're like, that's cool. You don't watch it ever again. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe. Definitely tell me in the comments what you think of this movie. I loved it. Brigzar, I hope he liked it. I wasn't sure. I think he liked it. Really good. Okay, top 3 favorite things. Number 1, Darth Vader. Number 2, Princess Leia. Number 3, Grand Moff Tarkin. All people in A New Hope. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Comment what you think. Goodbye. And, yeah, I'll see you guys later.